wanted in the middle of the lecture, came over and said, "Can I have a little sleep?"
Yeah, and pretend we swapped kennels.
Yeah.
You want to swap kennels for the rest of the night?
Yeah. All the rest.
Yeah, for the rest.
I'll have your kennel for today, and then we'll swap back to our normal kennels.
Yeah, because I want to try yours out.
I want to try yours out.
I've got a cockatoo in the back, pretend it's the...
Well, chicken.
I'm going to turn my kennel around. So if my kennel is shut.
Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then. Oh, why do you always get your willy out?
I made it all out of cardboard. If I own, if you can get to see it, my own kennel, and I do fit there.
It's alright, right, see you on.
Bye, love you. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. What's happened to your face, Dee? Do you know what's happened?
No,
You've even got it. Stand still. You've even got it on your clothes. Look at your hands. Let me see your hands. Hold your hands out. What's happened to you?
It was a sweet.
It was the sweet. Stick your tongue out. Let me see your tongue. Yucky. You're turning into a blue pirate. Can you go and wash your hands, please? So believe it or not, there is actually something known as accidental potatoes. We've had a glorious weed growing in this pot for a while now, and my mum looked at me just now and said, "Are you digging your potatoes up?" I said, "What?" So she comes out here with a spade, has a good old dig around. Look what we've got, Dee. Well, I didn't actually. I've got no idea. We did get the soil from somebody else who's very green-fingered, so I'm wondering whether that's where it came
I
from.
used to have blue things.
Well, yes, your blue fingers came from sweets. So apparently there are more in there, but the advice is to leave them because they will keep better in there than they will in the cupboards. So only to dig them up when we want to eat them. So now I need to go and find out whether or not they will just grow again next year, or whether we have to do some kind of complicated gardening process. I'm really happy. How cool is that?
They won't grow next year.
They won't.
Well, they shouldn't.
Well, I'm cheating slightly because this is actually Thursday. I've just started editing yesterday's footage and found that I've only got about 3 minutes of anything remotely usable. So I thought I'd beef it up slightly. So it's kind of a daily and a bit vlog. We cooked and ate those potatoes for supper for dinner last night. And it's such a weird, lovely, wonderful thing. It was just great, particularly because it was a surprise. But there's quite a few left over, so I can do all sorts with those, which is great. And of course I've still got some on the ground. The other thing I wanted to show you yesterday and just completely ran out of time. Why did I run out of time yesterday? Oh, that's right. Wednesdays gets quite busy in the evening because Albert's at Beavers, and because Paul doesn't get home from work until late, I do all the running around, which makes it sound like it's really hard work. It's not, it's just time consuming. So then by the time Albert had gone to bed, I sat down to do some editing because my mum spends Wednesday with me, so I don't do a lot of editing on a Wednesday. And no sooner did I sit down and do that than my dad knocked on the door, and then he was here, and then Paul came home from work, and then my dad left, and Paul and Luke were talking blah 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 blah. And they were talking and talking and talking and talking. I believe my Facebook status last night read something along the lines of, wouldn't it be lovely to live in a household where people sometimes actually stopped talking? So, by the time I finished the vlog, it was only about 9:15, but I was like, I'm out of here. I wasn't particularly tired, I just needed quiet. So I abandoned them upstairs. But what I was planning on showing you, and didn't, and I'm going to do so now, is this. I have a little bit of a concern about September, and once we get back from Florida. This is obviously a holiday that it's been booked for 14 months, or it will have been booked. It's a month today, by the way, when we fly. Woo-hoo. It will have been booked for 14 months. We have been looking forward to it. We've been watching Tim and Jen Tracker daily. I mean, we kind of love them in their own right now, but we discovered them because we were looking for Disney related stuff. It's consumed our lives quite significantly, and it's not going to be a big stretch to assume that not just me, all of us have quite a big come down in September. So I'm trying to come up with little bits and pieces to cheer us up. We've bought our Merlin passes, which is fantastic. Really excited about that. So we'll be able to keep theme parking. But I'm also going to give me and us as a family little gadgets and little projects. So I have bought a little kitchen gadget, nothing expensive, but it's fun. It's not the sort of thing I would ever buy normally. I'm going to have various things dotted around the house. I might even put dates on them. Unfortunately, the reality is we won't be able to book another holiday like this. I don't suppose we'll get another holiday next year, let alone something of this magnitude. So this really is a one-off. So, little gadgets and gifts and gizmos to dot around the house. I might even wrap them up. Is that silly? I don't know, maybe it's silly, but maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need a bit of silly. So anyway, that was what I was going to show you last night, and I've extremely cheekily tagged it onto the vlog by filming it on Thursday. But hey, it's okay, it's my vlog, I can do what I like. And then I will edit it all together and start filming the rest of the day. I have to show you what's over there, which you can see tomorrow. There is some serious stuff going on over there. But you can wait and see that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.